Hey everybody, John and Elise here with the Heart of Boston Homes team. And today we're gonna do a hot or not. Is the market hot or not?
To tell you how everything went over the summer, how it's wrapping up and heading into fall in the Austin market. And so it says September, but it's like the stats at the end of September. So it's like October.
Because October's not done yet. They can't clairvoyantly get all that data.
Yeah,
that would be
exactly.
cool if you could do that. Someone would make a lot of money.
You'd be so rich.
So we're gonna compare Austin to South Austin because that's kind of where we primarily do this.
And South Austin is everything south of 290-71, north of like Manchaca and stuff like that.
Yeah, so not 04.
Yeah, because that
Everything's
skews the numbers
Yeah, that makes everything
drastically.
way kind of wonky. But these numbers are really interesting, so I'm excited to share them.
And yes, due date is Monday.
Monday.
Please send me
We'll see.
going into labor tonight.
Don't believe it.
Wishes.
Don't believe it. Okay.
Samantha says hello.
Oh, hey Nathan.
Samantha?
Oh,
Samantha.
Hey,
Oh, hey
Samantha.
You said Nathan. Where did I get that from? So right now in Austin, the number of solds, and this number is for last year. So this is 2017. Last year, 807 houses sold in all of Austin. That seems
All of the city of Austin.
all the city of Austin.
in
right?
this month.
In the month of
September.
September, right? So see, Austin's still a tiny town, right? It's still pretty small. Like
Well,
1,000,
it's getting there. It's
right?
getting there.
Okay, so this year, 1 year later, what do we got? We got 797. Nowhere.
Basically,
So, roughly the same.
Basically the same. I mean,
So,
you're down like
volume is
half
sticking,
percent or something
right?
like that.
So in
not
South
even-
Austin, which is those 6 zip codes south of 71, last year's 235. This year it is 200. So it went down a little bit.
I know, right? We sold less in South Austin.
And that's like 10 or 15%, so not as many sales.
Yeah.
Which is kind of surprising.
It's definitely surprising.
Right? I mean, when you figure like the main number stays the same, so where all those other sales are happening elsewhere.
Yeah.
Right?
definitely.
So I guess no one wants to move to South Austin. Shh, don't tell anyone.
Tell them. It's one of the only affordable areas still
Right.
near Austin.
And so let's see, in actives last September we had 2876, which seems like a lot. So here, this is a good number to look at. Only 1 in 4 homes sells in a month. Right? Did I do my math right? 1 in 3. Right? So the most, actually no, so that's
You're
sold,
good.
that's active. Yeah. Between 1 in 3 and 1 in 4 sell in a month. So you gotta be in the top 25% to
Yeah.
sell your home.
Yeah.
Okay, so this year, 2506, a drop by 300. So, people are holding on to their homes.
Yeah, basically they aren't putting them out there for sale.
Holding out for more
So.
months. Oh,
That worked way better.
in South Austin is 471. So how many do we have that are still active?
Well, how many?
491. So we got more actives.
More active. So a little bit more sitting on the market, but less people willing to sell from last year.
But
so that's
more
very
people,
interesting.
more people are selling in South Austin.
Yeah.
Right? Over year.
Yeah.
So people are leaving South Austin.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Maybe
You guys ditching us?
they're just now. So I don't know. The secret's out. Okay, now this is the fun one. So the average sales price. This one still kind of shocked me a bit. Austin is 457. So
As
that's
of last year.
City of Austin.
Almost 458.
457. So we're almost $500,000 for the average.
That's crazy.
Not quite San Francisco. I think Seattle was like in the 700s.
You get
Right.
a small house on the outskirts of Seattle for 500 these days.
Yeah, but the average in King County I think is like closer to 700.
Oh my lord.
Right.
Yeah.
And in San Francisco I don't even know. I think
Yeah.
it's like maybe $1 million.
I'm so glad we're here.
Yeah. So check this out. So now you might not be able to see that it's 495, 830. So it went up
Pretty
like,
much
like
500.
another 40 grand.
It is
almost
now
10%.
cost 500 on median. Okay, so you know median, what median is? You remember that from 8th grade?
Yep.
Median is if you line them all up and put all the numbers in a row and you looked at the middle one.
You pick the middle one. It's not an average.
Yeah.
It's the one in the middle.
That is
exactly.
the
But that means that you don't have something like that's $10 million skewing it way towards high.
Okay, we're talking about median average. Chelsea points out this is the
This
average
is
price,
the average.
not the median price. So that's if you draw a line.
Almost all the time in real estate you work in medians.
So
Sorry.
Chelsea's trying to keep us on our
We'll have to
toes.
do another one with the median number. So take that with a little grain of salt.
Next month.
But still, that's a pretty high number.
It's crazy high.
Even if it's the average, not the
But
median.
that can get thrown by, people in Westlake selling their house for
Yeah.
5 to 10 million.
That could also be, that distribution curve is probably not linear,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because I get all
The
mathy now.
median is closer to 300 right now. I want to say it's about 350, and then in South Austin it's actually
So this is being
300.
pulled up by a lot of $1 million homes in
Yeah,
South Austin,
definitely.
Westlake, right?
So okay,
but
what
now
about
in
South Austin?
Now South Austin, you don't have as many of those high-end properties,
No,
right?
you
So you
don't.
don't have those outliers.
A few.
That
You have
really
a few.
stick out. You know
Yeah.
who we're talking to. But in South Austin, it's gone from 328 to 343. So that's a modest increase.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But
20
South
years
Austin
old.
is still a somewhat affordable area. Like I'm helping someone buy something
more
that's
affordable.
just over 200 in South Austin right now.
Yeah.
Like that's like an affordable home. And you know, also helping someone buy something that's $475 in South Austin right now.
Yeah, so
and selling a home in the 900s. So
the averages are eking up, but this is still this is kind of like our average. Like when we are transacting homes around here, it's usually in the mid 300s to low 300s.
We do plenty of transactions in North Austin and all over the Austin area, even as far as like Smithville and Dripping Springs and all the Spicewood, all the way up to Georgetown and down to San Marcos. But in reality, we live in South Austin, and so a lot of you know us from South Austin.
And also to influence all this, Code Next did not pass, so that was like last month.
Yeah.
And so that just means that nothing has changed. They still are going to try and do a new code after the election in November, but for the short term, prices will keep going up because there's no new density and there's still the same amount of space.
And for me to pull that out of geek, because John can get geeky on things. Code Next was an attempt to be able to make housing more dense, so we'd be able to keep housing prices lower because you just fit more houses in a smaller space.
That's a simplified version, but that was part of it.
Yeah, exactly. And that did not pass. So no, we're not going more dense. You just have to pay more for houses now, which I'm so sorry to all of my musician friends who will be forced to San Marcos or Leander as a result.
Hey, but those places are going to grow, right? Georgetown,
and they'll
Liberty
get cooler.
Hill,
They'll get more artsy.
Utah, right?
Yeah. If you want to buy in San Marcos,
East Austin on a
or
130
Leander,
and
give us a call.
Manor, right? And Elgin, like those they have nowhere else to go. But like that's where you're going to have less expensive new construction in your home. So that's just where you're going to be.
Definitely.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for watching our Hot or Not September. We'll do another Hot or Not later.
Yeah.
And
probably
hopefully you got
next
some value
month.
out of this.
I may be a little preoccupied
And
for a couple
hopefully she
weeks
will not
there.
be pregnant by the time we do our next one.
So the median, Chelsea, who's fantastic back here,
Okay.
for all of Austin is 392,
392.
and for South Austin is 318.
318. So this
And
is
so
392.
definitely.
And 318.
So this is called Westlake is skewing Westlake and South Austin.
04.
So 78704 is definitely skewing that, but not skewing this very much.
Yep.
This is actually an accurate.
318. So only 10.
There's only a few houses skewing the South Austin one, and you know who you are. Anyway, so great, you guys. Thank you so much, and thanks for tuning in.
That's it.